Hello and welcome. I am here with the UrbanAI team teaching you how to use your camera dashboard with UrbanAI. In the homepage of the UrbanAI website, we have the sign in button. Let's click on it. Let's enter our username and our password and hit login. Here in the dashboard, we can select multiple options. Let's go with the categories first. Here we see our categories and we can add a new one. By clicking the green button, we're greeted with a new page where you can enter the title, which is the second floor, the organization, UrbanAI Incorporated, and an optional description for your category. Then, you can enter the latitude and the longitude of all those cameras that are in this category. And for last, the installation location, which for me is the main entrance. Let's save and submit, and here we can see our newly created category. Let's go to the cameras section. Here we can see our old cameras, and we can add a new one just like the categories. Let's enter a title for the camera, camera 1, a category, I'll go with the one we just created, and an optional description. Here I will make camera 1 of the second floor, and now we can enter the camera IP, and same thing with the camera port. Here we can select the camera work mode. We can go with vehicle counting and crowd counting. Let's save and submit, and we can see our newly created camera. Let's go back to the categories. Here we can see that there's a new camera on the second floor. By clicking on cameras again, we can show a preview of the camera. Here it is, and here's the information that you need with the camera. Let's go to the statistics. Here we can select the camera, and now we can see the stats of our camera. Here it is for the last day. Let's change it to maybe 3 months ago. Here it is the stats of the camera. Let's go to a month ago, or maybe a week ago. Let's go to a new section. In the users tab, you can see your current users, and you can add a new one. Let's add a new user. Here, by clicking the green button, we can add a username, a password, the person's full name, John Smith, their email, and at last, their phone number. By entering these informations, we can click user role, and we can choose super admin, admin, or normal user. Let's go with admin here, and at last, save and submit. Here we have created our new user. Let's create a new one. We can do the same exact steps of entering their username, user2, their password, their full name, Emily Stone, their email, and at last, their phone number. And let's choose a role. Here, let's go with normal user. We have now created 2 new users, one an admin and one as a normal user. Let's exit and see how a normal user sees it as. Let's go to the camera section and attempt to make a new one. Here we see that we do not have the permission to do so. Let's see what an admin can do. Let's exit, enter in the username and the password. Let's go back to the camera section and hit add new camera. Here we can see that we can add a new camera just like our first user. And this was the UrbanAI camera dashboard.